No picture. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Hi, hello.
I
Hi,
didn't
Thomas.
get to choose the hi. Start with video. Join with the audio. I didn't get that, but now.
Okay, thank you very much. So it's such a pleasure to have a chance to talk to you. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me.
My name is Zsolt from behalf of Hungarian web sportus.com. And let me start that I hope you're fully aware how great the music you play is. So it's awesome. It's awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, Bloodbath was formed in 1998, and since then, several albums have been released. The band is formed from many famous musicians, but still, could you please tell us a couple of words about the band? What can the listener who eventually don't know you get from you?
Death metal.
Great.
Good death metal in I don't know, very good death metal songs. You know, it's usually very brutal, very it's Bloodbath is not that melodic as well. It's more like they have melody, but it's more eviler melodies, if you say. So great death metal with some evil melodies.
Awesome, thank you. Thomas, could you please tell me what exactly do you like the most in the music of Bloodbath?
Oh, I like to play the riffs that are the intriguing riffs that are very crazy. If you want to say that's what I like about Bloodbath. Crazy riffs.
I see.
Okay. That are very they get into you quite fast. Oh, that's cool. That's very.
Okay. And what is it that you like so much in death metal? What could you tell us about it?
Wow, death metal is something that I found as a kid, and that feeling that it was mine. This is my music that not that much people in my school listened to. Of course, were a few guys and that liked it, but it was mostly my music, and it just blew me away when I heard it. First, I was like scared, but still, it was something that was when you got to it, like, yeah, this is so cool. It's one of the coolest genres, or maybe the coolest genres even. Yeah, I don't know. It's very, emotional. I get so happy when I hear, if I put on, like, for me, it's like an ever flowing stream or something like that with this member. I just wanna, it's so, because it brings back so much memories, and it's so good still. I don't know, 30 years, is it like that or something, even more? It's so good still. It's you never. My parents said that I will grow out of it, but I never did. Not yet, anyway. So
that's good. That's good to hear. So you joined the band not so long ago. So actually, you are the band's newest member.
Yeah.
However, as far as I know, you know each other for a very long time. Did you feel surprised when they asked you to join? Did it take a long time and consideration to answer their offer?
First time when they first asked me, they asked if I could play some live shows because Soda was playing with another band, something like that, and I was only supposed to do three live shows. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? It's cool. It's a good challenge. And then they asked, and stuff happened, and then they asked me if I could join before the Arrow of Satan is drawn. In that area, they asked me, but I didn't have the time because I was studying and stuff like that. I think the band needed someone who could, fully commit to the band. So we decided that no, maybe it's not the time. And then they made Arrow of Satan is drawn, and then it was back to live stuff again. And Jocke Karlsson from Kraft were on that album, and also made music on that album and stuff like that, and played some live shows. But then all of a sudden they called me again and asked if I could do live shows with them, and here we are. No, this time I said yes when they asked if we were going to do this next album, and I said yeah, why not?
And how different does it feel for you in Bloodbath compared to previous bands? How fascinating your first days in this band were? What was new or unfamiliar for you?
I don't know. I know the guys, so it was nothing really unfamiliar or anything. You know, I haven't never met Nick. That was really fun, and also Martin. I didn't really know, so that was fun to meet those guys. Also, maybe play death metal on a higher level was also, you know, also quite interesting, because death metal is usually cellars and and stuff like that. You know, you go to a gig and it's, you know, they aren't like huge death metal gigs usually. So that was quite cool as well. But other than that, I don't know. I know the guys, so it's so hard to say. Yeah.
So how fast you could grab the world of Bloodbath? What was the reason the band decided that you are the most suitable person to recruit as their new guitarist?
Oh, I don't know why they chose me, but maybe they like me. I don't know. We have a good time when we're out, you know, playing and stuff. Like it's easy going, and we're all having a good time. So I guess what, that's why they chose me. You know, they know I can write music. They know I can play guitar. Blah 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 blah. You know, quite easy going. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
And
that's very much needed when you're gonna go play live shows and stuff like that. You have to be you can depend on people and stuff like that. So yeah,
I see. And several albums have been issued by the band, but now you have a brand new one. So
yes.
It was released on the 9th of September by Napalm Records under the title of Survivor of the Sickest. I suppose you're happy with the final result, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it turned out great. It turned out so good. It's really cool.
Which song contains the most of your musical ideas, and how much pressure do you need to put on each other to accept each other's ideas?
I was on 3 songs: Zombie Inferno. Oh, I'm so bad with names. Environ Side and Malignant Maggot Therapy. That's my yeah. The first Zombie Inferno is me and Nick. The other songs is me and Jonas.
I see.
Not much pressure. We just we have fun when we do the songs, you know, and there's no pressure at all on anything. It's just that's a cool riff, let's put it here. Oh, that riff sucks, take it away, you know, maybe try it. You know, it's no pressure really. You just try to make good death metal tracks. And
and how far do you think you deviated from the roots of Bloodbath with this new album? Or do you think you've stepped on a new path in some extent?
I would say no, because if you go back to Breeding Death, this is very much Breeding Death, the EP in this album. No HM2 pedals and the more Florida death metalish sound, and that's very Breeding Death era. So it's basically going back and evolving that EP, evolving that EP into like an album instead of, you know, instead of doing something else. So it's very much Bloodbath, I would say.
I see. Some of my personal impressions actually on the new album is that it contains killer riffs, killer growls, death metal from Florida with some hypocrisy vibes, and
Cool.
It somehow resembles to Morbid Angel plus Dismember, but in short, it's pure characteristic Bloodbath. So what would you tell us about the new album? What else would you tell us about the new album? Could you please give me a short overview, a short summary?
Oh yeah, sure. It's very in-your-face death metal. You know, if you play the album in a row, you know, all the songs are very much, you know, the start, if they end quite fast and the next one start. It's very much the production is like in your face, but also it's like Morris sound in 2022. So it's, you know, we try to have some homage to that, but with the standards of today. I think, you know, it's a regular death metal tracks with a death metal album with all the death metal ingredients that you could ask for in a death metal album. It's very much, you know, yeah, it's very death metal.
Yeah,
it's no fucking around. That's what I would say. I think that, yeah, it's an homage to the Floridian, you know, death metal gods than the Swedes this time, but still, you know. Yeah.
I see. Guest vocalists also appear on the new album, like Bernie Greenway from Napalm Death, or Luke LeMay from Gorguts, and Margrave from Morgoth. All of them are very well-known professional vocalists, and could you please tell us what kind of feedback did they give you on this new album?
I was not that involved in the process of talking to them, so I don't really know. But I think they're all happy with what they contributed with to the album. So in a sense, I guess they like. I guess I don't know about them, but I would never say, if I didn't like the music that someone wants me to try do something on, I'm not sure I would do it. So I hope that they like it. I don't know. I haven't spoken to any of them. So yeah.
Okay. During the years, Bloodbath used multiple approaches, but always remained faithful to death metal. What do you think? In which extent is this current album more developed compared to the previous ones?
I don't really get what do you mean?
I mean, is there a difference between the new album versus the previous one albums?
Oh yeah.
And if there is a difference, what do you see the essence of the difference is?
There's no HM2 pedal. And also, like the previous two albums, they are very more not black metal, but more blackish in their sound. And this time it's full on Florida death metal again. And all, I don't really know. Maybe it's a really brutal. Maybe it's one of the most brutal Bloodbath albums, I think. So yeah, I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. So, and how many shows do you plan to give? Will you be able to visit a lot of places?
Unfortunately, nothing is booked yet, but we hope to, and we would like to play for the new album and stuff like that. So, but everything is, nothing is set. So,
okay. Let's hope we will see you.
That would be great. Yeah, that would be great.
And I suppose this year will be dedicated to introducing Survival of the Sickest to the public. And based on the reactions to the video clip and also to the streaming platform reactions, how successful do you think Survival of the Sickest will be?
Oh, I think it will be really successful. Actually, I don't know. I just, like I said, this is my first Bloodbath album, so I can't compare with anything else. But still, I think it's one of the strongest Bloodbath albums in the category, in the catalog of Bloodbath. So if you're into Bloodbath, I guess you would like this one. Anyway, because it's really, really good. So I really hope people will enjoy it, and the fact that we had fun making it, and I hope people will hear that, and and enjoy death metal.
Oh, sure. Yeah. And I think this album may give your personal life also a double-fold impetus, taking into considerations not only the album release, but also your appearance as a new band member. How have you been feeling recently? Are you more excited or more fascinated compared to an average day in your life?
No, I'm a boring guy, so I'm not. I'm not really. No, I haven't thought in that way. I'm not really. I just want to play music. I don't really. Yeah.
I see. And finally, I would like to ask you an even more personal question.
Okay.
What would you share with us about yourself? What kind of personality you are? What are your motivations in life? What do you value the most?
Oh, I value most is music. I really like, I really like music. I'm very picky with music, though. It can't be everything, anything. But I really like different kinds of music. From death metal to pop music, if you say. I don't really care about that. I just if it's a good band or good producer or good music, good song, I like it. If I like it, I like it. I'm not ashamed to say that kind of stuff. I don't have any problems with that. I don't think I'm quite boring. I play video games when I'm at home. Yeah. I'm quite a boring person,
No, I don't think so. I don't think that any death metal guitarist can be boring. So
I don't know. I'll try.
I hope you succeed. Thomas, thank you very much for your answers.
Oh, thanks for having me. Thank you
for taking time to talk.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure a lot of people will listen to your new album, and I really wish you success in the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Thank you very much. And have
a good evening. Do you have evening?
It's evening. I'm in Hungary, so I think
I know. I'm not good with it. Yeah, it's how much.
Neither I am.
Is it straight from Sweden? Is it like? Do we have the same time zone?
I think we are in the same time zone. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So have a nice
good
evening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.